All two
If you're one
silver!
of the ones who went in, if you're one of the ones who went in, she said where the ship was.
Where was the ship? Was back here, or?
I can show you on the map if you can
Yeah,
see
real
where she
quick.
pointed.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Me. Let's go camping. Camping went so well last
There's
time.
already
Who
a
wants to go
couple.
camping?
There's already a couple people
right
that
about
went to the
here.
campsite,
Got
so-
it. Got
Hey,
it.
camping did go well. We killed people.
Also,
There.
the map has been rotated a little, so
Okay.
this is the south assume.
Got it. Okay.
Did he get taller? I know he was tall, but like, did he get taller? I feel like he's taller.
He got gayer.
He's always been that way. It's safe to say that I've been wandering around or something.
Yeah, I mean we've been off for 15.
Yeah. All right. it has been like 3 weeks, 3 weeks. So I need to, 2 weeks. So I got to get back in the groove. Unfortunately, due to some responsibility, aka actually doing something instead of just playing VR, I wasn't here for episode 12. So we're back. I'm gonna have me walking away from the southern area where we parked. It makes sense for Ahmed to be a bit slow in this prospect. Hi Onyx. Hi. Oh yeah, there's a river here too, so I need to get used to this layout again. Man, haven't been at this map since it was Rosewood mid-season, so this is this is weird and strange. Alright, everyone's pretty much set up. Just gotta wait for the word. Just checking. Is the music like at an even level right now?
Session has started.
Oh shit. Alright. Bird, is the word. I also promised myself that I'd work on the weight painting. I did not, but I did figure out what some of the issues were. So that's going to hopefully help us in the future. Or me in the future whenever I get back to working on it after I finish working on Firebird map and stuff. Alright. Oh, thank you. I forgot about Steadicam this time. Do 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 do. Oh, I just realized I'm also gonna need to make an Amit playlist for next week. The mission next week. But yes, next week there is going to be a mission. Amit's on it because the follow-up to the bandit. It's the follow-up to the bandits of last month. I didn't want to, or last, whatever that was. Didn't want to set up a issue and then immediately leave it to everyone else to fix. So I'm gonna be there for that, and then for the next one, I'm probably gonna be supporting cast. I also know that Bibbidi is supposed to be here today, so I'm. Path down there. Best be careful of it. If I recall, these tents are where some people are going to be staying while we're aboard. Or at least going to be resting. Small campsite. Close to the city walls. close to clean water as well, so that's going to be good for them. The sea's south, so there. I might go down there for a bit later.
He's a bit like me. Doesn't go out of her way to talk to people much.
I would say
The old man and the dragonkin. Holly. At least I think that is. Yes, white wings. Yes, spot on. This is the third RP that I've used this map for, and I was like, oh boy. I mean this in the most positive way. I was like, trying to think of what map we could possibly be using for today, because an issue arrived on the custom one that they were working on. And the first thing that came to mind was, oh, it's going to be Trent. And here we are back at Trent. So this is really funny to me. Northern plants growing. Probably a brewery. Or that's where they store it. I know that the cursed rock is over there somewhere. I've heard too much about that cursed rock. Little fireflies because it's fall or like midsummer, but at the same time it's a bit more wintry, so the secretary.
Surprise.
Goblin.
That you might have to ask a secretary from Kalypsia.
He would be
Very
outside.
poor
Immediately outside of the gate. Right by the tent.
And you, stranger?
Oh, okay.
Visitor from the Kalypsia.
You come from the airship as well?
Correct.
that is secretary.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Rognus is playing a little goblin. That's funny. Old-fashioned, but I wouldn't have it any other way in a human kingdom. Davin.
Yes, it's a simple place.
Of
Not
course.
much left of the town, apparently.
I assume because of bandits, or what would be the other issue. If you've heard any already.
Bandits or the Blackburn, yes. Probably a mix of both, honestly.
Of course.
Those who are left around are eccentric, to say the least.
I can tell.
Good morning.
Did not expect town run by non-human, but that's good change of pace.
I believe most of them died already, so...
That
I
would-
also wasn't expecting an entire castle here.
Haven't
Probably
done
ancient in nature.
borders between the north and the west. So I would assume if people from north wanted to move around, they would have to pass by here first.
We're not on a border. We're relatively far from it, actually.
It's very close to the north, considering
It is
Then
close
again, the
enough.
change of
borders are all
scenery.
kind of like hand-waved anyways. So.
Exactly. Especially
Not
at the
exactly
time that this was
official
probably
border, but, you know.
built. It could have been closer before some expansion was created.
Fair. I don't know why you don't
Not
push that north.
exactly-
It's-
Metals, I'd assume.
Not many resources, though.
You never know with people.
Except for good wood. Northern trees, great wood.
No one is running the tavern yet. I'm sure that they'll open later.
Most likely.
It's just nice and warm in there.
Are you cold? A little chilly.
Barney. Might as well look around the town a bit. The well. Holy they might have fixed the missing texture thing that everyone made jokes about. Actually, real quick while I'm away from everyone, I'm going to check that. When's the last time that they made an update to this world? Oh. Okay, so it was still updated a long time ago, but the missing texture ain't around. Huh. Oh well. That's good for joke's sake, because I know that a lot of people would be making jokes about it. Big platform.
Well, there's always embalming.
Training area. Strange to have a throne. Then again, kings tend to make themselves better. Better than thou, holier than thou. Not gonna look in there yet. We have a couple days here. It's not worth risking in our safety just to explore. The town's small, weak.
Copious amount in storage. Just in case. There's not really any place to bury
Sprout.
people
Hi.
Hello. You have learned to
Good,
speak
good.
better. Yes.
Hello. Did I say hello to you?
Yes, they said hello.
No. Do you know my name? Did I say
No.
my name?
I do not
Oh.
recognize you.
Yeah. My name is Miko, but you can call me Toffee. What's your name?
Ahmet. Himiko. Ahmet. Correct.
Okay, yeah. Oh, new bird. I saw a new bird. Hello. My name is Miko, you can call me Toffee. What's your name?
Hello. Iggy.
Alright, Himiko.
Iki.
Yep, it is one yellow.
Iki.
Not up in the sky in a city. Yeah. Down here on the ground.
Okay.
It is nice to stretch.
Hey, I'm-
Well, both are just as mystical and wonderful.
I'm gonna move out of the way of the path. Might as well check up here. It's too busy and
Do you have any food?
the gateway.
been this far
Yeah.
out in the region, so frankly, it's very exciting to see. Scenery I hadn't thought about witnessing before.
Not sure how much we have.
From what I understand, they are friends with Sprout, so I'm gonna be sticking around them a good bit.
Well, if you fancy
The
some
harpy.
sightseeing, now would be the time, unless you're hungry.
Not yet.
Oh, I suppose anything can go about. I'd love to try cool sightseeing.
Good, people are armed.
If you fancy a walk.
Maybe. Oh, I was warned though. The forest apparently are a bit dangerous, so please mind yourself in the deeper scenery.
As they are. Most
I
times.
live for danger. I can take him.
There's monsters.
Well, there are bandits in this region, along with possibly infected animals that black burn, so
That's how you can
it's best
protect
just to mind
yourself.
ourselves
Oh,
rather
big.
than taking any dangerous expeditions right now.
Oh, bandit, burn, bad burn.
But with that said, I'll speak with the locals.
Burn.
The city apparently is in need of a bit of help, so if anyone's willing to spare manpower, I'm certain they'd appreciate it. A little repay debt for us, allowing us to port here, after all.
Oh, oh.
If you're planning to
Alright,
hard
it'll
her,
be
you
fine.
should probably do it now. Now.
We're gonna help the people that live here. We're gonna be good. We're gonna help them. Good.
Right, so where can we lend our hands?
Well, ask the locals. See if they do. I'm certain just any physical manpower should help. Maeve, if you seem to know hunting, you at least seem to know how to be around the forest. Perhaps you could find some animals.
Aye. To like livestock or to kill and eat and use for hide.
Well, I assume kill and eat.
Alright.
It seems like they're in
If they
dire
need
need of
supplies.
anything right now. Any supplies is food,
Supplies, right?
medicine, skin, whatnot.
I'm on it.
Anytime, I'll manage what I can.
If you wish to come with me, put out.
I'll go
Don't
along.
speak, mouthful of bread. You have to say that again.
I'm coming with
without
you,
the
Maeve.
mouthful
I
of
gotta
bread.
speak with you anyway.
Oh, alright.
I'll go along.
Anyone else is free to come too.
Hmm.
No, I just said I can help. I can help.
So, while you're hunting, you must be quiet, especially as we approach animals. Any noise can spook the animals and get them to run away.
Right. Are you coming too, then, secretary?
Hey,
What was that?
a hunting party can be fun.
No, there those two are.
Anyway, Maeve, I wanted to speak with you a bit. So the other day, Sprout was digging a hole in my ground.
Oh, you need me to fill it?
Well, I don't need you to feel it if you do it. I mean, that's nice, but I just meant, could you like speak with her and ensure that she
No,
doesn't do that?
it's not the bed rock.
Yeah,
Why
ow.
she
Oh,
did it,
dead
or,
end.
anything like that.
The old man.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay,
No, not necessarily. No,
I know.
I don't know
There must
why
be a
she's
reason.
buried.
Hmm.
Old man.
Well, she didn't seem to bury anything. She just did dug a hole. It was just a hole.
Hello. We're back.
Just a reminder, I'm not going back.
We're back.
Othar asked last time if we could bring him back bones.
Bones. Yeah, you're right. I remember that one. Have to get the
Just as a reminder.
bones.
Since Amit is with you, I'm gonna stay here.
Alright. I'll keep track of her too.
You stay safe.
Well, with so many people, I might stay
I'm on it.
behind, see what else we can do.
Aye, sure. Hunting party is good now.
Yeah.
We need to spread out
Yeah,
anyway.
maybe. Well, I can fly anyway, so if I want, I can just find you all later, so.
Aye, true.
Yeah.
You guys got room for one more, or?
Sure. You want to come along?
A lot of people.
long as you can
a
keep
lot of
quiet.
Party.
Lot of people at the
Everyone
party,
quiet
or
the
what?
show.
Get your
Get all
energy
your
up
energy
now.
out now.
Pull someone closer.
Wow.
You got attention.
Like-minded.
It's either this or we go fishing, and I do not think that either of these two would enjoy that.
I like fishing. Fishing's fun.
Hmm.
Depends on the
You like
fishing.
fishing? Maybe you can go fishing then.
Maeve,
I have fished before.
Aye?
I heard that you're looking for supplies for the town.
Oh, we're gonna go hunting. That's what everyone here's for.
you able to make sure that whatever you hunt isn't infected, though? You could still be dealing
Very much can.
More bread? More bread?
Alright.
I saw the key signs of black.
Add me a piece of that. Oh,
Oh.
It first shows up on the hide.
you can have the rest.
Ow.
Plus, you don't want to eat anything
Hang
that's
on.
been damaged.
We're doing
They'll have
sneaky.
to be pointless.
Sneaky. Sneaky.
Be sure to keep an eye on Sprout.
It's a
who,
rock.
They are not going to sit still.
Propensity for biting things.
Ah, it's a rock.
I know. Trust me. Keep an eye on her this whole
Look at
time.
this rock. You want the rock?
Leave the rock
No?
there.
Oh, okay. I can. Oh, shit.
Both of you, get back here.
Don't go running off now in the forest.
At least stick with
Javi,
the buddy. Buddy system.
I can't see her through the grass.
You stay back with everyone
Nice
else.
rock.
You. You are going to stay with us. You are not going to wander off.
Oh, firm. Firm. Okay, I like it.
Very successful.
I can find the rock.
Though I'm also quite large, I might scare something away.
If you go
Play it
hooker
right.
booger, you scared them.
True.
Ah, no. You'll pursue something. I'll go around the other end, scare your way.
What was there? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe they speak, you know? Maybe animals speak like. They will come to that sound like.
I doubt it.
You never know.
Some do. Some do.
I grabbed a small chunk of bread to use as bait as well.
Hey, could be helpful.
He's
Though
smart.
stuff with scent is best. Stuff like meat.
That would have been a good.
Gross it might sound is droppings.
Rock. You know, I heard, and I don't know where I heard it from, but someone said a rock and a hard place, and I didn't know what it meant.
Means you're falling on tough things. Leave a rock and a hard place. There's nothing to do. Hey, you're forced to make a tough choice.
Oh,
Hey,
but then you can get smushed by the rock.
Exactly. If you move too much, the rock will crush you.
Oh,
Oh.
before we
Oh,
continue,
no, buddy.
actually, good point. I should bring this up. In the last place we went to, we noticed the black burn, right? We all dealt with it to a degree. If you notice any
Do
spots
not
on
bite
the hide,
anything.
holes, leave
Understood.
the flesh,
No bite.
then we are not to hunt that animal. We will leave it be.
How do we
The
know?
animal is infected.
How do we know?
If you look at their body,
No bite.
they have any wounds
No bite.
or
Oh, no bite.
what look to be holes,
If you want to bite something, get our approval
they're
first.
diseased.
Bite this tree, for example. What do you know harm? It's just wood after all.
Besides that, you're good.
Don't taste very nice, though. Let's try it.
Get her a
Yeah.
stick.
I tried like multiple like trees, and some of trees doesn't taste very good. Some trees do.
Mmm.
She doesn't need anything to gnaw or not.
My experience.
What? No. You
If
know,
you fall on
you
hard
bite, like,
times.
Yeah, exactly. When you don't have food, you need to find something. Yeah. Sometimes I get very sick. You know, like I vomit.
An abandoned castle, maybe.
Oh, fine.
Either that's going to be a den of a beast or humans. Either one I don't wish to involve myself with.
Bro,
I talk quite full.
Hi. Do you want to try to eat grass?
Just a bit.
Ow! That's a thing.
We have food on the.
Hey, Sprout.
What's this then?
Can't
Stick.
say over grass, but I don't think that's something I should really
you can
be
chew.
eating.
You don't have to chew on that. Remember, don't eat though, just chew.
Cute.
Okay, I'll have one blade of grass.
The forest seems open, meaning
Quiet.
the animals will be far out.
Either that or they will stay by
The
the
more condensed the
mountains.
forest, the more condensed the forest, the more room the animals have to roam and be safe.
Mm.
The more spread out the trees, the more far out the animals will hide.
I do fear that we might have to investigate that castle. It truly could hold a den for some animals. I'm not able to speak today. Oh my god.
Seems we're being watched by Alfie.
Where from?
Alright,
I see her now.
move a little bit.
Hmm. I have been training for some days. Has something happened with them that we should keep an eye out for?
No, just curious why they're following us from a distance. That way should yield better results. The forest thickens. Like they said though, we must be careful. The forest can be dangerous.
I live for danger.
I like your spirit.
But let's still be very cautious and not get ourselves in unnecessary danger, of course.
Do you have any
Those
blades?
mountains.
Wow, I've never actually seen a mountain like that before.
Animals.
I don't think we're quite equipped to go up there just yet.
Animals. Come to the sound. You hear the sound? You should come here.
Quiet.
The end of the path. The path leads right up the mountain. So we can either go that way off the beaten path, or go that way towards the rocks.
Mm, mm, mm,
More normal beasts would probably be out in the forest. Probably some hogs, but I would be extra cautious with them. Towards the rocks, I wouldn't doubt there to be some,
Find rock.
possibly, griffins.
Yeah, but if we find like rock, if we put the rock up, there's like a bunch of bugs you can eat.
Not everyone eats bugs.
I believe they
I
should
don't
try
think
our
a
hand at the
Foundfolk would
forest.
appreciate if we came back.
Agreed.
You're the sniffer dog, you're leading the way.
Nice.
Sniffer dog.
If there are any hogs, I suggest to keep a distance.
To be fair, earlier they said I was camouflaged.
You have something in your
I
pocket.
suppose it's
You
fair.
have in your pocket.
I have many things in my pockets.
Good.
Good work, Sprout.
Especially if you see something.
She's better at said than at stealth.
Not necessarily. Nowadays, when I find something, I think, oh, no, it looks rather than how it tastes. It's usually a better way of appreciating things. If it tastes bad, it'll be forever bad.
Don't you want like the clouds to taste them? That would be nice. Like all the clouds, they would probably taste sweet, right?
a beverage. Like ice, soft.
Sound very.
Ah, don't worry.
I did not know that this map went on for so long.
No wonder these people are so short on supply.
What we're gonna do is turn right around, head straight.
These forests are sure are clear.
Get back to the castle and we're good.
Nothing up there. There's the edge.
Well, if we see one, we should be able to. Let's see if we find one first.
Water.
Bandits are nothing more than cowards in masks.
Stop. Ugh. 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 I do this again. Oh no.
Do you have
Oh,
sap
stop.
stuck on your hand?
Yes. Ah.
Follow me. We will be back momentarily.
And don't encounter a ghost.
If we do, I will
don't
kill it.
encounter ghosts. Oh no, I'm stuck in my face. Oh no. No. Don't. It's so hard to get out.
Stop touching.
I tried to stop touching, but then I touch, and then it just happened, you know? No.
Sap more times than not is bitter. Be careful with it.
Yeah, very bitter. I know it is bitter. I've done it before, but you know, my brain wants to just do it again, you know? Don't you have that?
Not anymore.
Oh.
A long time ago,
Is that
maybe.
not boring?
You consider it boring. Then it might be your opinion.
Yeah.
I do not.
No, I ask you, is it not boring? Like, you don't want to do, like, fun stuff? Or, like, taste stuff?
No. I do not deserve that. And over
Deserve?
here. Using the snow to melt it off. Melt it a bit.
Yeah.
And you continue it. Good.
Cold. Okay, I'm good.
Consider that a way to remember not to do that again.
But...
Before we head back. And saw
Okay.
you alone going so far, and I figured it'd be best if you had a third.
Agreed.
Are you cold?
Just a little. I've never really been around snow before.
You want to be warm?
I suppose I would.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Thank you.
Eh.
Don't be wasting off your mana, though. We are walking away from it. At least I assume you were.
Oh.
Pardon.
Okay. You warm now?
Yeah, all fine. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's make our way back.
Yeah. Hello, Sprout.
Let's go. Careful.
Do not leave the others as much as you just did. Stay somewhat close.
They're there.
No, now that you're...
Children can be quite the handful.
I wanted to see a ghost. Do you want to die and then I can see the ghost of you?
Well, if you can wait a couple of years.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There is already a ghost on the Kalypsia. You'll be able to see him whenever we return, I suspect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, their name's
can
Kalypsia. They
taste
actually work
him.
underground in the engineering area.
I can taste the ghost on the Kalypsia?
I don't know if it wants.
Maybe.
You do
If
not
you ask once in a-
taste an individual.
Nah, but you can ask them how they
Ghost
taste.
individual? Ghost?
They are a person with emotions and opinions, and a certain one of those opinions is they don't like being tasted.
Fire magic, so that one's going to be a handful.
Ask.
How do you kill something that's already dead? By putting a lot of effort in.
I know how
And
I
magic.
taste.
Such thoughts about how people taste.
I don't taste very good right now.
Did you all see anything on your side?
No, there's a reason that these people are having trouble keeping supply.
I can
Stores
tell.
are dry.
That's so dry. I always like find something in forest, you know, like a bunny or like
No critters
something.
either.
Yeah.
Maeve. Whenever we return to town, I suggest that the two of us, along with some other people, explore that abandoned castle.
Sure.
Wow.
That or I was gonna
abandoned
teach
castle?
Sprout how to fish.
Sounds very adventurous. Very good.
Those two are up there.
Here you've been digging a hole.
Yeah, I saw her dig a hole.
When we get back, you can show me why. Alright?
No, nobody panic. But does anyone remember the way we came?
That way.
Oh! Panic!
Ah, you know fun.
To the east.
That would be fun to panic, like, I don't know, we don't know
No,
the
no,
battle.
panicking is the opposite of what the group needs to be doing.
Yes, we are currently going south.
And steady.
I guess you're right.
There's no harm in getting lost. A little adventure never hurt no one. No one is ever truly lost unless they stay.
Have you learned any new names?
Yeah, no one is ever truly lost. Aden. Aden.
Alden. Good.
Mm-hmm. Hurry. Okay. Go.
Close.
Spur.
Close.
Yeah. Lie. Lie.
Eli.
Mm. Mia.
Yeah, good. Hey, might be wise for us to head back.
Agreed.
I can give this forest a look and see if I can notice any patterns or...
If we can continue this way, we just hit the airship.
That way now.
Not lost, are we?
No.
Not last, are we?
We were
Ooh, you're not panicking, are you?
Now we're heading back.
Panic!
Time to panic now.
Panic!
Let's not panic. No, 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 let's not.
Oh no! Oh no!
We'll be fine. There's no need to panic.
We're not lost, are we?
Oh. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, dee, dee. There's a bug there. Anyone want the spider?
If you want to eat it, you
No,
can go
legs
ahead.
all yours.
How many legs?
Probably not best to be eating spider.
Spider?
Hey. We wait for them to finish eating the spider.
She makes Sprat seem well behaved.
Sprout is well behaved.
Good.
Yep, Sprout's good.
Yes.
In forest, they don't leave with the rest of their mates.
Wow. Good. That is cool. You have a lot of stories, so I don't remember. No bite.
Barney.
Barney. Yeah. Barney. Barney. You want the spider?
I'm certain you have a lot of tales to share too. Maybe you should
You
make
can
some
keep this
conversation.
spider.
Tell me about your past.
What colors does he have?
I do believe that you should do the
He's
same
like brown
in being silent.
And like has like spot on the hand.
How does that sound?
Nah, should be fine. As long as there's no, like, green, red, yellow.
I am NRP. Who I should not have accepted a random friend request while in Waypoint. The town is to the left. We're going straight to the Kalypsia at this point. Straight ahead is the
Get a load of these
Kalypsia.
slowpokes.
There's a spider right there.
Both of you. To the left. The Kalypsia is straight ahead.
To the left.
The town is back that way.
Isn't... Oh, that was the tower we passed.
Yes, the one that marks the town.
That was the one with the broken down
No.
castle.
Follow me.
Do you see that thing, by the way, by the tree?
I believe that's just another bush, but rather safe than sorry, correct?
Aye.
Sprout. Low.
Oh, you see something?
I think it's just a big tree. But better safe than sorry.
Big tree.
Who knows?
It says ghost. Ghost.
Maybe a ghost.
Probably ghost.
It's just a weird big tree. Never mind.
Ah, disappointing.
Hey, I was right. The castle's that way.
Get on.
Yes, but
See it.
across this river is the Kalypsia. You can see it right from this angle.
We're not going back to Kalypsia.
Exactly.
Not yet.
Make our way back now, and then. Fortunately, I couldn't find anything though.
Wonder if it's gonna rain.
Yep, and here's where we start off the session. Oh god. Yep, and this is where we start off the session.
So, did you enjoy your trip to the woods?
Well, I suppose it wasn't as eventful as I expected, but it was nice to have a stroll. See the scenery. The last time I was in a thicket like that.
No
Things were
animals or beasts, unfortunately.
The cursed rock.
There's a door.
Huh? Door.
Don't know if any of you are like experienced in medical or anything, but we're having all of the Blackburn, the citizens hit stroke
Okay.
of Blackburn.
Yeah, I would step away from the church.
Oh, it's a containment area. Best to step away.
I would
There's
get
already
away.
people that just having a look at the situation, but
Blackburn, we could
I
be
gotcha.
acceptable
Alright.
because of our features. Hey, so back to town we go. Sorry to hear about
That
your
place.
plague.
You can.
bad place.
Stinky place.
Yeah, it's stinky. I can smell the bad. Yeah. Stinky, stinky place. We don't like stinky place.
Nah, it smells bad in there. It'll smell even worse if you go in.
Yeah, yeah.
Neither had I. Wasn't anything I'd heard of. Catch the region, but since I'm hiding. I appreciate that. I'm sure the people that we know with you.
Well, they're lost.
I feel like this is a
Be
metaphor.
careful in there.
If they haven't come out already. Oh, there's one. And there's the other.
Oh,
In the house store.
I do not remember who I said hello. Hiya! We're back!
There was absolutely nothing in the woods.
Nothing in the
Yeah,
woods,
there
not
was
even a
no
critter
ghost
scurrying
either.
about. I'll do what I can to notice any tracks or, movement before we go out another time. Use my own time.
Nothing sick either, is there? No corpses of the.
Well, the church over there, which is located in a rock, is where they house all their Blackburn, incidents. I've seen it.
Meet one of these.
Okay, she's not going after anything.
What are you so distant for? Come join the rest of us.
Yeah, yeah. No distance. We don't bite.
Nothing to gather.
A little.
Unless we do.
There might have been that, but I was mostly looking for animals.
Bite a little.
I'll do what I can to
Maybe
notice
just
any, you know,
a little
anything
bit.
to notice any kind
Just
of
a little.
movement in the area.
A little.
There
You know,
was a lot
just
of
a
you
little
all as
bit.
well, so I would not be
Just a
surprised if some of you are
True.
less.
The more far apart trees are, less area for the animals to hide. So anywhere close to, you know, where people live, they probably.
Well, that I do not consent to biting. I do not want you to do that, please.
You know,
He may taste like cheese, but he's not something to bite.
You just like cheese.
I do not taste like cheese. As a hypothetical thing, I did not. We have not tested it.
Tasted him before.
You won't know until you find out. But don't find out.
Do not bite me.
I'm not sure if you have heard or not, but I don't even know where the fuck is going, to be honest. The direction of the bandits has been spread around at least a little. Northeast towards the mountains.
Ah, really?
I'd quite like to deal with that.
Then we walk directly towards them.
No, I believe it's east.
From what I understand, I believe they're in the deeper part of the mountains.
So they're not to the east?
Somewhere over the snowy region. At least, that's what I'm told.
Then it is good that I kept her close.
This is
Else, wow, she would have been caught.
Is the direction
Or could
of the
have
freezing
been
cold
caught.
mountains not north?
That is the path you will follow to take me
It's not important. In the snowy area.
Semantically, we're told.
Foot?
Right,
Yeah,
regardless,
food?
it's not here, it's somewhere else.
It is that
The
direction.
piece of bread.
Oh, see, Bippity's here. Bippity. You know,
Very interesting.
lizard man with the big
No,
hat
no.
and blue robes, and he appeared out of nowhere, and he's kind of weird.
Like, so who was on the ship? Oh, the man you met in Ramona?
Yes.
He's
He's
with
on the
us?
ship too. Yeah, he's down there.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Not certain
Well,
how he
like
keeps
Bushwhacker
getting
goes
on.
Last I saw him when we arrived to the town, not Ramona, but the other one where I went with Little. He was there. When we were all going to sleep, he went to like the garden thing, and he dug himself into it, and then he poofed away.
He did that where?
Where was the second town we went after Ramona? The one that you guys met us at?
Right, okay. Sure.
Did it there.
So he's what
He's
is
debating what on you she can
I
eat.
don't know.
I believe he's a fae
Old.
of some kind. I'm not
Old.
certain exactly. What?
spirit probably?
He's old.
I mean, he is right there if you want to go strike a conversation.
Don't hurt that.
Particular.
Well, they are a bit, bizarre to speak with, so.
I think I'll figure out what's going on. I guess keep them away from Magnolia if he's a spirit.
No, I just seemed like you
Why
were
would that be?
talking about me for a second there.
Spirits love to consume one another.
They said she's right there as I approached.
They do?
I think it's a means of gaining one another's power or
I didn't
something.
catch that statement.
Don't have the
It's
fullest
okay.
details on it. I only know a little bit from my
Mia,
auntie, what she
I did
told
want
me
to
about.
ask you about something.
Apparently,
Also,
to learn
return the fish.
something they often do. They come across each other.
I don't have any way to keep
I don't know
you
if it's an
patient.
urge
Perhaps
or if
someone
it's
reboard the ship.
one greedy
Just
one
don't
might
hear
consume
immediately.
another's. Or consume. Who knows?
You're
Come
pretty
on,
well
some
studied
people
human.
are. I didn't realize there's a risk of them
You
consuming
might be
each
a
other.
long shot, but
I don't know if it's a
never
risk
heard
more
of
so
or
than
know
like.
anything about the deity.
It's no more.
Titus?
Maybe it perhaps might be no more of a risk than I robbing someone, for example.
It is more of a possibility rather than a guaranteed
Yeah.
risk.
In a different, slightly
It happens.
Gloria has more information. She's talked about it a few times. Is the only reason I made the joke.
I would like to know.
I see.
It happens.
But
Not
hopefully it just remains a
frequently,
joke and not
Can I ask
something.
what you know so far?
but it does occur.
Just a brief mention of it in something I found.
Again, Mandy did not speak much of the process, so I do not know the
It seems like an old deity from long ago. I've been trying to learn more about religions since I never had the chance to study.
There's a difficulty with a lot of older religious figures
Oh, sure.
in that
He's
they
not near the one you
are
might consume.
occasionally existing deities or existing contemporary deities under a similar name or perhaps a combination of them.
I knew you couldn't eat those in hospitality.
What is he doing? Nah, he's close enough. Oh my god. That... Okay. Didn't expect to turn around and see a bear. Alright.
From what I understand, what's going on right now seems to line up with everything I've been told already.
Told already.
Bandits in the mountains, Blackburn in the city. Love supplies and coin.
Not quite, but... Sprout.
Come on.
Sprout.
Down you come.
Okay, are they...
Come on.
Okay,
Up
are they...
and up.
I trust you enough.
Sorry about that. She's not so well versed in social situations.
So there's no way to really
No
get
problem.
Big.
How old are they?
I did try my best to find
Not a clue.
animals, but nothing made it of the parrot.
Hello, my name is Amigo, but you can call me Toby. You big.
Stealing is only
Okay,
Hi.
yes, hi. No, I'm...
Hi.
It's not big. Some of them affected.
Hello, hi.
What is your name?
Stealing is legally if you steal from
Gerald.
Gerald.
Yes, Gerald.
Gerald.
Yes.
Useless.
Yeah.
Yes, hi.
If they
Hi,
can't
hi.
stop you, it's
Can
not
only
really
imagine.
Is this...
Yeah, something like food in your bag.
Even if you have not been able to succeed, the
Not a
help
lot.
is still appreciated.
Hey, I'll keep trying. I gotta notice, I gotta pick up on how the, you know, at least the animals in this forest can move and attack.
taxation is bad.
Sure, at that point,
You got to make
yeah,
sure
be able to
that the king has
The other high elf is here. Or the other dawn elf.
Oh,
have a house.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll leave her up there. He hasn't done anything yet. His contracts might try and bite her, but if they do, yeah.
Name one.
Well, I hope the city of Struce can see how to use with it. At least I never encountered it.
I've been zoned out quite a bit. What are you?
I don't know where that is. Yeah, yeah.
The
me
capital,
neither.
Keshen. It's where I grew up.
Truthfully, I've got no idea.
City of adventurers not having a problem with taxes.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, full of adventurers. Okay, yeah, you know that makes sense. Yeah, like I said, legality is a matter of power and not just.
They should.
They do.
When was the last time you ate? Other than a spider about 20 minutes ago.
A spider?
All right.
It's not a question of their weight. It's a question of your goal.
Eli's here.
there are actions that can only be accomplished
gonna be
through
hiding
bloodshed. This is one of them.
On the other side of that tent.
You don't know that for sure.
Very
Yeah, just
stealthy.
checking in. I bought 2 of them.
Those three over there.
It's the simplicity of
To the church just to check on the
there is not.
sick, so they
Perhaps
at least.
you will have words enough to talk about it out of their lifestyle. But it's
I'm
not
going
one
to
that's
just
chosen
I have
for
noticed
checking
glory.
that they have helped out quite a bit while you were gone.
Perhaps you'll be successful.
They were trying to,
Much more
which
likely
is most
you'll
appreciated.
waste time while they take advantage of
Hmm.
The hunt.
Uh,
That's
yeah, what, yeah, there was a.
They're not incidental.
Yes, yeah, I heard that there was a hunting party that
Their presence
set out, but we couldn't find anything, sadly.
And we know,
Yeah.
for example,
Well, they have not really given up. Now it's on to fishing.
That's good, at least.
what safeguards
It's good to see that they are not.
prevent them from simply taking it again the moment that we
They do not have a one-directional
this
approach.
storm cannot protect it. Ramona could not protect it.
Good to see
Always
that.
good to hear.
Still,
Yes.
What did you do?
you have to
Yes, I'm here.
Ahmed, what might you be doing?
Waiting.
One of the houses, at least, I think, just built.
Wish to distribute it.
Of course.
Could guarantee that they would get
We
this.
had two
Hmm.
fishing.
They already have a guarantee.
You can go ahead.
Thank you.
These.
Alright,
They are
that
quite
would
rickety, so if they
Aye.
break during use, simply bring it back to us and we can fix them
And what is
up.
the point of
Aye.
the coin?
No worry, the nature's got a fix for everything.
The point is whatever they value.
I'm sure I can fashion a stick around it until we bring back something.
Coin is not a treasure worth hoarding simply for its own sake. It is a treasure because of what it can be.
It's bro.
A treasure.
Much in the same way that you guys value knowledge.
You wish to come with us?
Mm.
Well,
The
from what I
money
have
is
from
really
Gigi,
living up on the mountains. It's bandits that they have poor access to food, shelter, things of that nature.
Aye, you wanna walk this path or that path?
Take the money
That
for
path
that.
has some of your friends. You wanna go this way? Okay.
Yes, I am here.
That's calm. I swear there was water around here that wasn't the moat.
If we continue on this way, we would reach the ocean.
Aye.
There is also the river and
Ocean
lake.
fish or river fish. How many fish would we need to catch? Oh, wait, there's the river right there. Right behind the camp.
Mm-hmm.
He's running good. Right down to the left.
Met fish.
Correct.
Fishing is when you use one of these, the string, right? And you make the string go out in the water, and you make a fish bite it, and then you bring it in. You bring it in with the thing. No, use this.
Do not swim. You will scare them away.
Hold this. Hold one of these. Watch this. Right.
Ah,
Hey, and now we wait.
ah,
And when fish bite, you bring it in.
run.
No. Gotta be patient. If you go in, the fish are gonna swim away.
Do you wish to be poked by this? Do you wish to be poked by the hook that's on the end?
Ow.
Exactly. That is why you are not going to be swimming.
Plus, fish in water are faster than sprout in water. That's like, but on here on land, you're faster than fish. Alright, so hold the rod like I was. 2 hands. Alright. Do this.
Fishing RP, I haven't done
Ready?
this in a while.
Arms back. And now throw it. Don't let go.
Oh.
There you go. See? Now it's out there. Now we wait.
Go get.
No.
When this dip, when this pull, that means you have fish.
Ah.
Good.
Come.
Oh, I didn't put bait on.
Come.
Did you even
Right,
gather
bro.
bait?
I know. You said you had bread, don't you?
You gave up
That
that
worked.
piece to the Himiko. I'll be back, I will check.
We can... Oh, alright. Sprout, you know what bugs are?
You! Do you have anything that we could be using as bait on hand? Whether it be cheese, bread, or
okay.
something small.
Usually you'd use worms, wouldn't you?
No. I know some people that would, but when I used to fish, it was usually cheese.
Okay, I think you'll just be thankful that, yeah, I happen to know a bit or two about this. Right, do you want...
She's digging for worms.
Hmm.
Well, okay, there you go, that's one thing. I happen to have some other bits of... I think I do save like some of the more grisly bits from key creatures I trap to just use as bait, so... Do you have fishing rods?
Yes, we have
Or
two.
are you trying to use it? Okay, excellent. Then... Right, I can spare some bait.
Hey, if you wouldn't mind.
Right, so... Yeah, so... Don't take too much of them. It is a bit of limited supply, so...
Shit.
A silver for your trouble.
Pick up hers.
It's alright. I decided to come by to assist. Right. Right.
Oh my god, he actually has a fishing rod. Oh, that's
She's
funny.
finding us more bait too. He knows what worms are, so I'm having her find them. Plus, it gets her energy out.
Indeed. I was worried that she'd have no patience.
Well, she
You
could
find
always
worms?
try net fishing or spear fishing.
Oh, nice. Good bait. We put these on the hook. The fish eat these. No, you don't eat them. Fish eat them. Sprout eat real food.
Well, if you're starving.
Sprout,
She is
grab
well
your rod.
fed. She is not starving.
Well, yes, but we're not.
You see the thing on the side? The side. Little crink.
They went
You know what,
digging
you
for
don't-
worms.
Twist it. There you go. Right. And you see the thing coming in? It's coming back. Right, that's enough. Right, stay still. Put a worm on the hook. Alright. Just like I told ya. Arms back. Arms back. Now let go. Nice. Now you wait. The fish are more likely to bite now because you got a worm on it. Why don't you sit down? This won't come quick. Fishing, you have to be patient.
So, fished many places.
I prefer to hunt, animals that walk rather than swim. I've spearfished a few times. I've mostly used a rod though.
Spearfishing, I mean, while it works, you do end up making a mess of the fish, though.
It depends on the skill.
Well,
Whenever
when
I-
you throw a spear into the water, when you
No.
throw a spear into the water, it scares all the other fish away. So I can see why it's not great.
Correct, but if you have a proper spear for the spear fishing, I once knew a man that knew how to hit a trout exactly where it'd immediately die. It would scare away some, but with them not throwing it, it allowed them to have more control. I am sure that he used some sort of water magic to ensure that, but either way, it was impressive to witness.
Paul and I always saw, fishing as a last resort. If we had a bad day in the forest and didn't catch anything, then we'd go to the water.
It was a way to ensure rations. We had some often, but whenever the protein was low, that is whenever we would, at least most of us would, try and get together to go fishing. Rarely we would be able to gather a small boat for us to do such.
Aye, it's a nice pastime too. Taking a break, not really having to worry about being loud. Sitting down at the water's front. Just sitting there with the people you like talking to and talking to them.
Oh shit, cramp in my foot. Ow, 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 ow.
Relaxing.
Ow, ow, ow.
Must be nice.
Oh.
You have to worry about.
Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, 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 cramp in my foot.
Come by. Just waiting if they get what they're going to take next.
Sorry to hear that, friend. We're here to help. Do
Indeed.
as best as we can while we're here. If we can, we want to solve that little problem for you.
Just need a cure. I mean, getting rid of the bandits would be fantastic, but yeah, I'm just worried for. Yeah, my mother. So just.
Can't promise we can help with the Blackburn, but we're gonna do our best to help in general. We can't see that we can solve the Blackburn problem, but
But the Blackburn is the problem. Do you know how many lives it's claimed already?
Does it
Where we
seem
came
like we
from
can
makes
do
you a lot.
miracles? Does it seem as if we can wave our hand and cure it? I understand your
seems
grief,
like
but
you're
you
so
cannot blame
confident in
us.
doing so.
We
No.
more so meant the bandits.
Correct.
You mentioned the bandits making your lives not easy. So, if we can help that problem, then that's at least one problem down.
But will that save my mother?
You can't
It might
promise
not
to
do it.
save lives affected by Blackburn.
It might not do it directly. It might not do it immediately. But it will put it on the right path towards it.
Without bandits on your back, you have more free room to do what you need. More free room to look for a cure. We can't save your mother or the people affected by Blackburn with our own two hands. But we want to do something. And the best we can do is those bandits, unfortunately. If I could, I'd get rid of the Blackburn. Doesn't just plague people, it plagues the animals.
Yes.
No animal
that's-
deserves to suffer. No person deserves to suffer.
Yeah, no, we know that. We know that. It's. How do you think we got infected in the first place? How do you think people got infected?
From the animals.
Yeah, which doesn't help that we're relying on eating animals because we're short on food supply.
That's why we're also here to help. That's why 3 of us came down here to fish. To give you guys some kind of more supply. This isn't for us. This is for you and the rest of your village.
But I appreciate it, but I really don't know how long a handful of fish is going to last us.
I understand. Like I said, when we fix that bandit problem, then you'll have more room to figure it out. We can't make your lives easy, or we can't make your lives perfect, but we can make them easier. We can alleviate some stress from your shoulders, but we can't fix your problem. Man, humanity, whatever it may be, will always strive to survive. Under every circumstance they can. This plague will be cured. Your hunger problem will be cured with time. Because that's what man does. It adapts.
Too optimistic.
Great, it's great saying those things. It's another thing living towards.
I'm sorry. Can't imagine how rough it might be for you.
Then I will be truthful for you. We cannot guarantee anything. The most that we can attempt to guarantee is the bandits to be dealt with. As she said, we are here to alleviate. And if you are going to be having an issue with that alone, then you must blame the gods, not us.
I more so think he's just struggling to come to terms with things. I don't think he's with us. He's right. What he's going through is rough, and we can't directly understand it.
I agree. But that does not allow
Appreciate
him
your
to
words,
take it
man.
out on us. If anything, you have your blame. The Blackburn itself, the bandits. To attempt to shout at us, to attempt to put out any anger towards the ones that are assisting you. It will just worsen.
But
people here aren't as kind as those two here. They would just walk by and not stop by the lake to fish. They would take what they can and then leave.
Yeah, I've seen that
You must see the somewhat positive side of this. That there are good people around. Or people that are attempting to seem as if they are good.
Don't go too deep, Sprout.
She's
Just enough to wash yourself off.
It's just, you know, people walking in there singing praises as if they can solve all our issues, and it's just infuriating.
I understand. It's a foolish headspace. People walk about as if they are the ones to know the answers to everything. People who suspect and act as if they were the ones always in the correct. It infuriates me to see them. And I am sorry that they have to be the ones to try and assist. They are the worst type of people. They mean good, they truly do. But all that they will do is cause harm and bloodshed.
Sounds like you have experience.
My pa once said, or he'd always tell me, you're gonna be moody. Please keep your chin up. While your chin's down, you can't see the sun, the thing that illuminates all. The sun is what gives us warmth, the light of day. So if your chin's stuck down, you won't be able to see that light of day. There's such thing as being too positive, and there's such thing as being not positive at all.
Those that are blinded by the
You can have
dawn.
your doubts. You can have your doubts, just don't give up. That's all we could possibly ask.
Sure. But still just
I know.
so much.
We can't alleviate your worries or your problems or your pain. But we can make your life easier.
Barney.
As the sun falls, rises the moon. As the moon
Relaxing, are we?
falls, rises the
Waiting.
next sun. There will always be another day.
You say waiting.
Just if there's other people there with
Correct.
For what?
The fishing lines.
Fish.
You could have just said yes, and I said relaxing.
Well, there's that too, I guess. Sprout, don't
Got
sit in
anything
there
yet?
too long. Don't want you to get sick.
Sprout,
Not yet.
really in your line a small bit.
The little thing that I told you to bring it in a little bit. That's enough. Right there. I'm gonna do the same. Oh, it is nice to be out of the sky, surrounded by nature.
And now it seems nice to be able to fly away from all your problems.
Far from it.
It's more so we keep getting into problems because our ship takes us places. We end up finding problems we wish to help with. I boarded the Kalypsia so I can see the world. Help who I can.
Where the fuck did Barney go?
I'm only
Oh,
behind
shit.
you. Don't panic, Amit. I saw that fear in your eyes. I ain't leaving you just yet.
How lucky then.
So, what are you using for bait?
A little fish trap from him and earthworms.
Ah. And how long have you been waiting for something to butter on?
As she
I
says,
take it too long.
Sprout, I'll take you on a walk. Oh. I'll be back in a few.
Have you considered jumping in and catching the fish yourself?
Unless you are
No,
faster
she knows.
than them.
Fish are faster than Sprout in water.
No swim.
We will be back in a
Sprout
few
can turn
moments.
into fish.
We are just going to the ocean and then walking back. Do not... You are able to run. Just stay in eyesight of me. You are better at hiding than Set is. Good work.
Cetra. Ikaw, bad hunt.
Pardon. Oh.
Ikaw.
Himiko. Are you calling a bad hunter? Maybe you are learning. Are you alright? Yes.
Mid. Sprout. Bad.
You have not done anything bad yet.
Mid. Sprout.
I was... Actually, No. The only thing that you did bad was try and get in that man's bag. Other than that, you are doing fine. You have to be careful. Most other people aren't as generous as him. Most others would try and attack you for doing that. You're strong, if you could turn into that big form, but I do not wish for you to have to do that.
Sprout, good.
Yes,
Or new keepers.
I am not your keeper.
Mid. Sprout. Same.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the best way to phrase it.
Mid. Mave keeper.
I would not say that either.
Said keeper.
No. I do not have one of those anymore.
Keeper? Same.
I do not have a keeper. I have lost that long ago.
Not same.
No. You do not have a keeper anymore. The most that they do is keep you safe. They do not keep you, though. Never mind. We'll speak on that later. The ocean. Have you ever seen this before? Come along. My home used to be surrounded by it. Do you know anything about the maps? Then I shouldn't bother you with names. My city was surrounded by ocean. I can't quite remember if it was, well, water. But I can't remember if it was actual ocean or fresh water. Either way, we rested at the very center of that lake. An island set among the rest. Spires taller than the Kalypsia itself. People like me work there. Still do. I used to live there for 500 years. But I was given a job, so I was one of the few that left. Of course, I always came back, until recently. But I like to believe that I did a decent job. As terrible as I was at it.
Job.
Yes. It was an unfortunate one at that.
Job.
I was in charge of the ones that wielded swords, and shields, and spears, and other weapons. I led hundreds. Feel free to touch the water. Do not drink it, though. It is salty. This water will help you float a small bit more, but I do not want you to go in too deep. The boats. What about the boats?
Never. See?
It's the Kalypsia, essentially. They were the only way. Yes, but instead of flying on the air, these ones fly on the water.
Mm-mm. Swim. Water, swim.
Yes. These ones are if the Kalypsia
Okay.
could swim, per se. Get out. That is not ours. You remember how I told you about where I once was? The only way to leave there was by using those boats. Boats like that. Anytime that you wish to leave the city itself, to lower yourself from your command, you'd have to board something such as that. I used to own one.
Where?
By now, I'm sure that it was sold away or burnt. What I did would warrant something even worse, though. I'm sure that they remodeled it, though. It was far too expensive for the higher-ups to try and get rid of. Do you have any questions?
Met.
Yes.
Fairly?
What about them?
Where?
Gone.
Run?
No.
Sold.
No.
Swim?
No.
Fly?
No. Though my father did know how to fly.
Alden?
No, not like him. He used magic to do it. Using air and fire, he soared upon the winds.
Met. Magic?
Yes, I know magic. I have not done it in over 7 years. I'm not going to do it now. Do you have any... Were you going to ask something else?
Met.
Grr. What is that supposed to mean?
He touches his eyebrows. Grr.
What about them?
Always.
You do not enjoy how I am, or how my expressions are?
Sprout. Sprout. Good. Sprout, good. Sprout.
Yes. You are.
No. Mate. Good.
I do not understand.
gone for a bit.
Apologies. She wanted to go swimming for a short bit. I made sure that she
About
didn't
the
go too
ocean.
deep.
Good. There's a current.
I had to make sure that she didn't try and steal a boat either. Apologies for taking so long.
Told you.
The bear man caught a fish before us. Can you believe that? Though I did find out where he's fishing, so we'll probably catch a fish soon.
He was only a couple of inches to your right. He's got a shovel.
What's wrong? Oh, she left her.
Ah, the shaky doodah. So, are you sick of her yet?
Ever so slightly. She reminds me of a few
Well,
individuals
if
I
he's
once
a-
knew.
Oh? Story time from you.
They were new recruits. Right at the peak of the war. They didn't make it long, unfortunately. But they always tried to run ahead, see the light in everything. They were a lot more talkative, though, rather than just making sounds. It was a shame
Bunch
for
of
them.
noisy young'uns.
Even then, I was the same age as them at that point. Not even a century, I'd believe.
So what you could say is Sprout here reminds you of you.
No. I knew better than to speak loud. I knew how to watch my footing.
Seems you still do. You've hardly gasped more than a whisper.
Yes.
Well then, offer still stands. Should you get so sick of it you can't handle it no more, just let me know.
Understood. I will do my best.
I once did this sort of thing as a job, you know.
Really? Interesting.
Look at the big fish she caught.
Impressive.
Nice.
He's
So,
a squirrel.
anything eventful?
He's a squirrel.
He's a squirrel.
Bippy's a squirrel.
Yeah, he's multiple squirrels in there.
Oh.
Is he doing water walking?
But then he said he was fungus too.
I believe that part more.
I am a lot of things.
And none of them sane.
Wow. Wow. He's walking on water. You know, I've heard tales about that. If you walk on water, you're like a dud.
That's just Bibbity.
Go.
Though it
That's
also
just
probably
bibbity.
isn't too hard to
No.
replicate. I mean,
I am not able to do that.
quite a few years ago, I did it myself.
What? You do it now?
My magic's not
maybe not
like
now,
that,
not with these
unfortunately.
I'd have to practice.
Fire.
You wouldn't catch me practicing now. I'd fall in.
Yes. Like Cedros.
I don't feel like falling in right now. Oh, he is. He fell in.
He fell in. Fell in right at the end.
Fell in?
He Bibbity did.
Bibbity over there fell in.
you're going back to the Kalypsia. Kalypsia is
All
like right over there.
you fell in.
Yeah, you fell in.
You can swim if you want, just don't go too far.
I know exactly.
There's a cart.
I know
It'll drag you
exactly
away.
the bit that he's going to do.
You can swim a little bit, just don't go too far out.
Hand me
She's got
the shake. The bottle.
Oh, good thinking. So she doesn't lose it. That's it. Don't go any farther. Right there.
It can be quite dangerous in the water.
If you go too far out, it's gonna drag you away.
Welcome back.
He's different color.
I knew the exact bit he was going to do.
I have no turnabout child.
So I saw you fall in at the end.
No, I didn't.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been.
A very handsomely shaped wind.
You have feelings for the wind, do you, Walladus?
Perhaps. She's a fine mistress. Especially when you're on a boat.
I did it first.
Sprout, do not do that. Be careful.
He's just having fun.
That could hurt someone if they are not able to capture their footing.
Fine. Bibbity, go have fun. We all know you're like 12 at heart.
That is true. I am only 98 years old.
Don't let your old age hold you back, friend.
That's good. Oh. You know what's on water?
I should be.
How did you walk on water?
I didn't do that at all. I didn't know a turnabout. My first time in the water.
No.
I love this.
I tried jumping, but I fear for my back again.
Do it. Jump.
To insist.
Ah, boy.
Bibbity? No spread.
I can help him. I did this before. I'm just gonna. One and a two. There you go. Hey,
Good work.
he's not moving.
Ah, he'll be moving in a minute.
He moved. You're back good now?
Better than ever, dear. Yes.
Okay, can you do this?
If you insist.
Do you see something?
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh,
Dispatching of the fish.
okay.
Don't worry.
What?
In the ocean now.
You join the ocean? Okay, bye. Bye. No, bad. Bye. Bad. Bad.
Hey, Sprout, he'll be fine.
Sprout.
He okay. He's fine.
I'll show you how bad drowning is for your lungs.
Do you have no Cedrus
Don't show
is
her
going
that.
along?
Oh.
Tomorrow.
Cedrus is going on
Do
way.
you know if Cedrus is going along with us?
Bye. Get.
Not sure.
Get. Bye. Get.
We can always ask Alden to watch her.
Oh, me get. Oh, I use it.
I was going to say either Alden or Cedrus. No.
Get.
Careful.
You're
fine. He's fine. Bibbity's weird. He's different. He'll be okay.
He's fine.
He'll be okay. It's alright.
You would not be.
You'll live.
He will.
You'll resurface somewhere.
Hmm.
You not remember how he disappeared from the other side of the river and appeared over here with different colors?
But he's down there, not moving.
Actually. Swords.
Go.
No, I'll do it.
Hang on.
Oh, he's coming up.
Oh.
Here he comes. Too high. Too high.
Bibbity.
You were that fireball, right?
Do it.
Ah, target practice.
Yeah.
Gotta take your time.
Scare.
The bottle. Hmm.
Swords, please.
Come on. No more drowning.
You fly. You fly with your mustache? Wow.
Indeed.
He's a whimsical beast.
Fun sprout.
What if I grow a mustache and then I do
Right,
like
grab
the
your fishing rod. You must
Indeed,
return
you
it.
should. You'd have
And
to
you can
ask
give the
him.
nice people
I
the
don't
fish you caught.
If you grow a long enough beard and mustache, you can fly. You just need to
Right,
grow
come
it
along.
first.
Oh, okay. I'll try to
That's
grow
to be
it.
your own.
Remember, call me Maeve.
Take a while to grow up this time.
If you just focus hard
Call
enough,
Maeve,
it'll
that
happen.
works. You know, I don't even think I caught a fish in my first try. Yeah, you want to carry this instead? I'll carry your other pole, since it's your fish.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. Alright. I'll give that to the nice big blue man.
Big.
Big.
Mint. Bye.
The fireflies keep on psyching me out. I'm thinking that's the like, it's the white specks from like a wire issues.
Big.
Group. Now go up to the big blue man and say, fish, and give him the fish.
Oh, he's on land.
I would not be there for it. So now let's just
Oh,
check
that
it
man,
out.
that man's the blue.
Very good.
Okay, because we just got.
When did they come in?
They came in
What is
when I
a,
was dragging the back.
craftsman then,
Mia
yes?
spotted them, and well, I told her to run back there.
But now bring the
Oh, I did miss
Some sort
something.
of refund.
And I gave chase. They were spying on us. And then they
Maybe.
pretended that they were injured.
Listen,
and I called them out.
if it isn't
This man's still
obvious-
bleeding, by the way. We really need.
Unlikely that they were truly injured.
Mori-san
Otherwise
do
they
not
would have
have
come
divine
out
healing.
earlier.
I don't know who does.
Oh, Holly doesn't have it?
Mori does not have, yes.
It's
Oh.
a yes or no question.
Celeste, you would have been executed.
Kind of. I hit this man with a spell and thinking that we had a divine healer nearby, and he will not heal unless it's divinely healed. So I may have done a little oopsie. I hit him square in the chest.
Well, that's your fault, isn't it? Then.
Get a weapon out.
Do you know anyone that uses divine magics?
I know.
Apparently, a bandit was hit.
Last person I met.
We missed 2 bandits. One of them was
Right
hit.
there?
Yes, and one of them is extremely injured.
Last time I saw divine magic, I became a person. You alright? Which one? Which one? Elijah. Elijah.
Princess Castle uses his cannon fodder.
If they were the ones to attack first.
You know.
The Kalypsia isn't really
Barnabas.
Slaves.
smart decisions.
Good name.
Barnabas.
Actually, both of you.
Never mind, they're already healing.
Make sure that nothing gets too violent here.
Of course.
You coming up?
How are these 2 caught?
Has she been locked up yet?
I already spoke with
My
coming
head
up?
is not feeling so well today.
And? I told you I was talking to her.
Yes, unfortunately,
Perhaps
I
I
couldn't chase
said
one.
something.
They went 3 different directions.
Plus,
Or
she,
chased one, I
her
chased
stabbing
one.
me
Eli
was
was
not
too wounded to give chase.
needed.
And everyone else got there too late, so I'm sorry.
I don't condone
I
her
just
actions
said we
of
could
stabbing
swap.
you.
I said we could.
Nonetheless-
And what
swap.
about provocation?
I mean, you don't. I mean, you
Swap a what?
asked the question correctly.
Provocation. Come on, aren't you educated, Royal?
Yes, I am educated.
I would go back to main camp.
I am.
Either prepared to come back for vengeance or prepared to leave.
So mention of her protector not being here anymore to interrupt what you were trying to do previously?
I mentioned that her protector. I mentioned that Molly wasn't here, due to the fact that what she said was the reason why she was trying to take the gauntlets off of Law. And then I brought up Molly.
You or the Kalypsia acknowledge laws and the criminal element on the ship?
Law is legally allowed aboard the ship. They are resident
I'm-
in my friend. I will not
I
tolerate
know-
you doing this any longer. I've heard nothing but consistent instigation from you.
Honestly, with my head going, I suppose.
The secretary actually has.
Nothing wrong.
With you, harassment.
Holy shit.
I wasn't trying to take her off the ship. I wasn't trying to take her off the ship. I didn't say that she needed to leave the ship. I didn't say that she couldn't eventually get her gauntlets off. I merely said that she needed to be proved that she was good. I didn't tell me that she should stop her research, did I? I said it would be wise to take the gauntlets off now.
Scouting because we saw big ship.
And I made my point clear to her.
That's of course something to investigate.
Yes.
And
As words weren't working.
I can at least say in truth that we do have more people
Elijah.
on the roads scouting.
The only things I've ever heard regarding your character is that you are an instigator. That you do nothing but attack people and trifle with them. I've been told that this happens before with people. They threaten to attack
found
them.
him hiding out
They threaten to
in the
do
watchtower.
immature things because of your beliefs.
Okay, I did have it.
The Kalypsia, people are our friends. I don't care if you believe that or not, but you will give people the basic dignity they deserve as people as long as they are residents of the Kalypsia.
He also says that he was.
We did not
strike.
I will admit.
He has guts.
You are aboard the ship.
But that was mostly just
Law
for being
is a
prepared.
resident, and a person you will treat with the respect a person deserves.
we don't get a divine healer. I don't know how much that helps, but
has divine healing.
You know, she could end up killing us all.
That man over there.
She is a chronomancer.
Not the one in the white robes.
Everyone here
If her
can.
gauntlets come off, maybe.
Do you know how many people here have the capabilities of killing every single one of us?
I will admit, even though it wasn't my idea, it was mostly
Probably many a person, but I would stop them.
Yes.
Should we just kill
The
every
keywords.
the possibility they might do something? Law has been
Use-
nothing but prove they're completely
Secretary.
And as I said, I
Secretary.
wasn't saying that we should throw up. I wasn't going to stab her. If she acted it out, I would have.
You said that the one that attacked you was a female that used mana, correct?
What?
The one that attacked you. You mentioned a woman who shot you with magic, correct?
Mia, yes, Mia shot me with magic. It was Mia who stabbed me and shot me with magic multiple times.
Oh, I see. I thought that you meant it was one of the bandits, not her.
She might as well be a bandit for her actions. She should be locked up.
I can tell you for sure.
She was scared for herself. Scared of the things that you might do to her.
I told her that we could spar. I wasn't
That's
actually.
not
I
a threat
wasn't
to
going.
somebody. Telling someone that you want to fight them.
I know we love our pointy sticks.
You. Allow these individuals here to interview the bandits. Both of you follow me.
Wasn't our doing. Magic's not really our thing.
Does he have authority to say so? Are we just going to follow him?
He has the authority as a person to make a request to us. It does not matter if they're secretary. They're a person. And listen to people.
Also, he's a sentinel.
I'm not saying this as a sentinel.
Damn if he's a sentinel.
I'm saying this as Amit Sertam, not as a sentinel. Follow me. You state that you are a noble hero, do you not?
Yes, I am a noble hero, no two was right.
Then who have you saved?
Well, people on my adventures with Lucy.
Yes.
I have saved innocent individuals from bandits in the past.
So you have done the bare minimum. Have you helped them recover afterwards? Have you helped the town recover from the bandits' exploits?
Well,
You are not a hero.
Lucy...
You are a noble at the most. And I wish for you
I
to
am
find
a hero.
this. Yes. You are a hero to some. But you'll have to earn that title in history and to the Kalypsia.
Yes, I know of this. This is why I'm doing these actions.
These
to ensure the
actions
safety
of
of the people,
harassment.
even if people do not agree. This is not harassment. It is ensuring the safety of others.
Whose safety has been ensured? Yours hasn't.
Not as of yet.
Not for a while if this continues. I am attempting, at the very least, to make sure that you do not die. You find yourself a noble rather than a hero. You continuously call yourself a noble hero. Those two words rarely come together. Nobles do not make true heroes. Take it from one.
I will prove you wrong. I will become a hero. I will be a noble hero.
If that is
I
such,
will help those weaker than I.
you wish to spar to ensure that you'd be able to learn. Not now, of course. You are gravely injured. Is that not what you said to her to prove Leo correct?
If you wish the spa sometime, then we can. And I will prove my point.
Your challenge is accepted. Now, to be more serious once more. You needed to... I appreciate your temper, but you all stoked the flames. I have not much to speak, though. I did the exact same. I did not expect that from you. But none the matter. Eli. I am going to be keeping an eye on you. If you continue to do such as you did today, going out of your way to harass and intimidate, then I will make sure that you do not do as such evermore.
I'd like to see you try, old man.
I am here to do that very thing. Stop fools that wish to be heroes, yet do not wish to do the work.
I have done the work, and I am doing the work before and now.
Then where is that evidence other than the wounds in your gut?
I attempted to apprehend Mia without slicing her, without killing her.
Apprehend her?
None of that was my intention.
I thought you said that you were threatening her.
Perhaps, originally, but when she stabbed me, then...
Yes.
Well, I attempted to apprehend her.
Have you ever attempted to corner a wild displacer beast, or some other beast of the sorts?
No, I have not. What does that have to do here?
You put a woman in a corner and threatened her. You expected nothing, but you did not expect her to lash out to defend herself.
I
wish
I
to
didn't
make
expect
sure
her
that
to
you...
stab me.
Yes. No one does until it actively happens. But, as we see here, it happened. Corners cause people, animals, and every living thing to act out irrationally. For example, if I took you inside of a building, you'd be 5 times more likely to pull out your sword at that point because I'd have you in a corner of that tavern or bar or building. Would I not?
I'd have to disagree with you, because I would be sure of myself. I'd be sure that if you had drawn your swords, I would be able to get them out just as quickly to defend myself.
Exactly.
If you posed a threat, I would be fine.
Exactly. You prove my point.
No,
I do not know if I'd be able to
train
spar tomorrow. I will be going out for the day. If I am up and ready, whenever I return, and not in my grave, we may do that spar. If not, wait an extra day.
Very well.
But if I do hear that you've done anything else, we will make time for that sooner. I do not wish to fight you while you're already injured.
Fine.
I wish you
so
luck.
be it.
And afterwards, I mean to help assist you, if you will.
That is if you beat me and prove yourself.
Understood.
Is that all?
Do you wish for anything more? Do you wish for me to tell a story about how I've defeated something such as you? Do you wish for me to tell a tale as if I'd be able to expect something that you do? I'm trying to treat you to the real world, not someone that is trying to coddle you to grow.
So be it.
You're free.
Leisure. They still have Mia's knife.
And you come along. What came to your mind whenever you cornered him?
She stabbed me, said. She stabbed me.
I suppose frustration.
Yes.
I mean, Mia's always been this more, I guess, shakier person, and Elijah's incessant attacks on Law, it's just frustrates me. I don't understand how their mind works. I've tried to give them chances in order to reconsider things, and now they're going around threatening people over their beliefs of Law.
Then you're learning. You said tales of your father. I expected that all that you knew from the real world. You're truly experiencing this faith, this world. You're truly experiencing people rather than just in tales and books. Though, if Eli had any say in that, I believe that you would have had a knife in the gut. Though, it does seem that he is all speech rather than all action. A coward. He isn't a noble. He isn't a noble hero. He's just a nobleman.
He has the best intentions. He only wants to do right. He's just misguided.
The want to do right is what causes death. It's what causes pain. The want, the desire, that is what causes the worst out of people.
Just, I don't know. I just want him to change. I want him to look deeper into people. He doesn't care of one's character or their beliefs. They only care about their status or how many felonies they have on their name.
I understand that. And that is why I challenged him to that duel. I was truthful to him. I am, or once was at this point, a nobleman myself. I do not wish for him to turn out like me. For 500 years I've lived as a nobleman. And 40 of them I've lived like this. I wish to let him learn the reality before he reaches that point.
Oh, you're a bit kinder than I thought you were. And here I thought you were just an old curmudgeon.
It is not kindness. It is pity. I do not think that the world desires another one of me. It doesn't desire another weapon.
Yes, that
One who commits banditry.
I think it was Henry. He got taken to.
And Uganda did. Circumstances.
We're getting nowhere in this conversation.
Right.
You're trying to talk to them first. You just want to let them go.
So, how did it go?
Excuse me.
Hmm.
Mr. Sentinel.
Yes.
Apologies. You're a Sentinel, correct?
Yes, I am. Not one of the common ones, such as Cedros and the others, but what do you need?
I was looking, and perhaps to step us to the side a little more, as it has pertains to a little, teensy bit of, what's the word? Personal information.
Go ahead.
I do not suspect you to know, or perhaps even for there to be much of a punishment for the young lord. I will remember what I offered you a few days ago with the goblin.
What about it?
There is a seam nearby where there is, I imagine, quite a bit of sample that would prove very useful for the spell should he ever disappear into the city after an event.
He will not. His pride would not allow it.
No? Fair enough. I wanted to give the offer, and again for this not to be shared around willy-nilly
And I
with the
thank you for
Sentinels,
that
of
much.
course. But should you ever need help in finding an individual, should you have something of theirs, the more personal the better, I can help in tracking them down.
I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Perfect. Well, then we'll leave that offer there, I suppose. Thank you
I'll
very
communicate it to Cedros and the others.
Please do not, actually.
Really?
This magic of mine is something I like to keep close to the chest, but I just wish to help in certain situations.
I'll keep it in mind then.
Where I am from, knowing someone's magic may let them get the drop on you.
I understand.
Especially with recent attacks.
But of course, we never know if something
Sentiment for
could be hiding.
bandits.
Whether invisible or simply somewhere else. I understand.
It is fair. I am not so much afraid of invisible knives, but blades in the dark.
Understood.
But
Understood.
it is not a secret so important that you should, damage your reputation or whatever over. But closer to the chest would be appreciated, is all.
Of course. Do not wish to play all the cards.
Either way, thank you very much. The offer stands, and should this be true for any of your criminals?
But of course, I'll keep it in mind.
It is always there. Alright, that is everything then. Apologies to pull you off to the side.
No worries. I might as well return. The people that I was going to walk after already left.
And now I am very sorry.
I did not see where they were in the first place. So it's no worries.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Whether this will make a difference or not, it's hard to say, I'll be honest.
So they did
I will
confirm they
say
are
though-
bandits. They are the bandits.
to talk to them about it. If we increase tensions, they'll be less likely to cooperate.
However,
No, I'm not actually. I'm just kind of gathering information.
then what?
This one you speak fancy.
Then they just continue fucking with us down?
No. So you're gonna negotiate that, right?
We're gonna talk to them about it and convince them not to do it anymore. We're gonna.
If they make their way here. Yes,
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
But having 3 hostages is gonna get them to stop. If anything, it's gonna make them want to do more.
You want to get them to actually stop?
You enjoy
Because there's only one way to get them to actually stop. So two ways.
That's not
One,
true.
You run them out of the area. Or 2, you teach them to fly with a stool and a rope.
That's a good one. Holy shit.
You might start more shit that way and get more people killed.
No. Not
Yeah.
if we do everything proper.
But getting people killed through starvation, you know.
They seem to have no strong affiliation ties of other lands.
It's not fine,
Just their
but
own.
you're gonna make things worse.
But I understand.
I'd oppose.
Your answers lead to conflict no matter what.
It is a joy or simple.
And your answers do what exactly?
I have a simple question
Avoid
for
going
you.
to You're going into this with
How tightly knit is your group?
a dream. You're just hoping.
For I
that
have a knife
they'll
from
find
one
it
of your
within
own.
their heart
Have you hand on your
to
shoulder?
be better people. To stop
Of course.
hurting people.
Perhaps it was a mistake to have found
Okay, so what do you mean by
The
tightly
last
knit,
guy
sorry?
that I talked to gave us medicine.
How
for
well
Blackbird.
known? How large is your group is the best way to phrase it.
That's one.
Because of him, I was able to save
How
some
tightly
lives in
knit?
Ramona. Because we didn't just attack him.
Wait.
Well, would you happen to know of
Is this the same man
Bane?
from the group that stole the
Correct.
I don't know if the name's gotten around. Okay, then that's probably all you need to know.
I mean, he
Personally,
might
I
have
didn't
given
do
you some
anything.
medicine, but he took away the source of the
Mr.
medicine.
Boss man you want to talk to.
He also told us where
That's
their
between
camp
us. We
was.
made a deal with
One
them.
time kills and so big.
Join in.
The one back in the woods told us
Yeah,
where their camp
that-
was, told
that's
us
probably-
they had the artifact and gave us
Probably
some
your
medicine.
answer.
I'll admit that that's a little more than just some medicine.
Oh, you have the numbers.
And you know why we got all that? Because we didn't treat them like our enemy.
I wouldn't know the numbers like
They
properly.
worked with us.
Be
because we talked
honest.
to them.
But you're a faction. A proper faction.
You don't think
I mean, we have a name,
alcohol related?
and
Working man.
That's a proper faction.
Taking food.
And they can change.
then yeah, faction, I suppose.
And I suppose
Yet
you
they
have
haven't.
done quite well for yourself. You have found enjoyment.
Not
You probably
yet.
want to speak with them as much
That's
as
why
we
we're
do.
gonna go talk to them. The last time I talked to one, they actually turned out to be a pretty alright person.
Okay, I'm just
village long enough. Apparently someone as we met up with the boss not too long ago.
scouting around,
You had a reasonable conversation.
and I just realized another way to at least make a lot of this easier.
You are no wizard.
No, it's of course then let's go.
I enjoyed even the smallest of spells.
Don't come back here.
Even a small light.
Are you going along tomorrow, Citros?
Yes.
Good. I'll have Eldon keep an eye on Sprout. We have another way to communicate this through. One that the fool keeps on ignoring. We could simply provide the option of merging, forcing these bandits to become normal once more. They keep their
They
faces
go back to their old ways as soon as we go.
very simple. The only people that know who they are truly were will be the knights themselves. Ones that we can trust rather than the large one. His biases are starting to get to him, and I can tell that his sword hand is itching for the reach. It's very simple. If we communicate, if we provide enough force, we will be able to get our goal.
So basically, we have two options.
We have three, but I do not wish for that third to come to fruition.
Either we manage to negotiate and they just go away, leaving the artifact behind.
But then it's gonna be other places that will suffer it.
There's no correct answer.
Second option is like the option you proposed, giving them another chance to reintegrate the others.
Then you know the third.
But we will need a city that accepts it.
It's a good thing that they...
I'm not intruding, am I?
Yes, you are.
I see. In that case, I will leave you be.
Thank you. It's very simple. There's a good reason that they have masks on, as long as we ensure that they keep it that way. We'd be able to provide the fact that they'd be able to reintegrate. No one knows their identities, unless they have marks carved into them or tattoos. But even then, fire can clean that. They can turn a new leaf, but then there's the third option. The one of blade and blood.
Killing them.
And as you are acting, we both do not wish for that outcome. As long as
I
I
don't wish for this outcome, but multiple people does.
As long as I have control of myself, I will make sure not to raise my blade. I promised myself that I would never kill another intelligent being such as us. Not again.
I fear that tomorrow
it will be the true
blows
test.
will be exchanged.
But of course. But we must keep our heads steady. This is your first test. Will you be able to control the fires? Or will you let them explode? Will you let us forge a new path? Or will the bridge crumble underneath us? Will you stay Cedros? Or will you allow them to be butchered?
I never killed someone.
And I hope that you never do. But I have. Too many. I have done too much to this world. And that is why I am ensuring that today, tomorrow, and going on, you and the others will not have to. Any questions?
No.
Good. Steel yourself. We still have a day. But the more that you're able to prepare yourself, the better. Blood is destined for tomorrow, but it is the least that we can do to avoid it.
Yes.
You are not as... This is not as a sentinel. This was all from me. I am not speaking on any duty. I'm not speaking as your superior or underling. I am speaking to you as an enlightened one to another. A fire user to another. Man to man. Keep that in mind, for I wish to continue that going forward. I do not wish to lose you to the madness of battle.
Negotiate from there. That's how these things work. It's conflict.
I was thinking,
Uncuffed.
I suppose.
Sure. We'll see how far that part gets.
And what if they're unrepentant? It's what I was discussing with Lito.
The bond, yes.
Are they to be let go?
If who? They don't want to come with?
No. Well, if they give out the artifact and they say, well, Pinky promised we won't do it again. That's what I was discussing with Lito. What are you to do with them then?
Well, it's a Pinky promise and we take their word on it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's no way about this.
Alright, jokes aside.
Well, I mean, without the artifact, I doubt they have any reason to stay around here. They'd probably look for the next biggest
Yes,
score,
they would.
which means that they'll probably target someone else.
Yeah. We'll just go back for the artifact. I do feel good about it.
Amit. And another subject. Elijah.
I am sorting him out. Trust him to me.
You taking care of it? I did talk a bit with Mia if you want this information.
Go ahead.
From what Mia said, there's been multiple altercation between them. Altercation, more. And it all come down as Mia want to help Lo getting rid of the gauntlet they have.
Yes.
And Elijah oppose very firmly getting physical to it.
Shh. Oh, it's just them. I thought that it was more bandits. Continue.
From what they said, the last time they got physical, other people interrupted, notably Molly. There's already one thing that bothered me, it's that the Sentinels was not warned about this altercation.
I understand why. No one truly trusts the law. Not on this ship. The ship is full of criminals themselves. And the only ones that aren't criminals are the ones that are turning into ones. For lack of better terms.
And for what happened today, Elijah again opposed firmly to Mia helping Lo getting physical again. Elijah pushed Mia down, to which she fell on her head.
And that caused
And
panic.
from there she started to defend herself, stabbing and throwing magic behind her as she tried to run away.
Understandable. I do admit that Eli he has a good sense of how to control the story. He truly is a
After that,
nobleman.
Elijah managed to catch her down and confiscate the knife, but then he saw the bandits approaching. With the state of Mia, he decided to send her such help.
My apologies for not being here for the bandits either.
But it's okay, it was...
I should have been on
it
higher
was
guard.
taken care of pretty easily.
This town, it needs proper leadership. It needs to be properly trained as well. Given the opportunity, I will be trying to train individuals that live here, teach them self-defense.
You want to create a militia?
Exactly. For their own causes, of course. Ensure that they are able to protect themselves, because it's clear the further that they do, the more damage will be done to them. No matter the option that happens, bandits still exist in this world.
If you teach them how to defend themselves, they already have a lot of fortification. They can take advantage of.
Exactly. They have the advantage, they just need to figure out how to keep their footing. And for you, I give you a single mission. Ensure that you are able to hold control tomorrow. I will step in when seen needed, but I will be trusting you to be primarily in charge of plotting the plans.
I'll try my best.
Go back to the town. We are the only active sentinels today. I think that it would be best to have at least one of us overseeing them. I'm going to be back.
Yes.
I guarantee that Leto is going to be starting an argument. So we need to be careful with our footing.
Okay.
I'll be there momentarily.
I trust you. See you later.
See you in a few. Are the two arguing?
Still. Well, I don't know if it's an argument so much as,
A lecture. I'm going to make my way back to town. It's getting cold out here.
Be safe. My apologies on not being able to defend you properly.
What?
As a sentinel, we should try to attempt to defend all of our allies on the ship. My apologies for us not being aware to assist you.
Nothing happened to me. What are you talking about?
I was told that he tried to attack you. Did he not?
No, Mia. I'm cheating.
Wait. Are they... my
I
apologies.
punched him.
My apologies.
I'd do it again, by the way.
I would as well. I understand. They're two different characters I didn't even know. Fuck.
What? Why would you assume me?
Because I have not spoken to either of you before today.
Princeling is a brat.
Agreed. An average nobleman.
Which is to say, a man-child.
I worry for either of them. Both of them are not skilled in combat, so if they begin to trade blows, no matter what, one of them will get hurt.
He is getting chewed out. It has been like this for, I think, 10 minutes now.
This is the most aggressive that I've ever seen the Secretary. Quite impressive, truthfully.
Well, I think he sees a bit of himself in the princeling. He said he was nobility as well, except his eyes were open to the world after he left his nest. Okay. Also, I have to say, from a moral philosophy standpoint, if you are a sentinel, you all need an identifying marker. Otherwise, we are effectively talking about a secret police, and that is the start of something bad. So, you and your buddies need to figure out a badge, an armband,
Agreed.
an insignia, something.
Agreed. I never truthfully thought of something as such, but that is quite a good point. I will speak about such once we return to the ship.
It is arguably even morally bankrupt that you don't have some sort of uniform. Even if it's not toe to top, just something. Otherwise...
Otherwise, it causes more concern.
Also, authority should be able to be identified.
Agreed. I believe that he's returning to the ship, either that or sulking off to the woods.
Well, I'm going to go find out. Perhaps you can deal with that.
Yes. Steady yourself before you seem more of a fool. I do not know what words you said to him, but I assume that most of them were ill-mannered. A good way to truthfully break down the show.
I understand him. He and I are the exact same person. We just made one critical difference. I've chosen to abandon my family, seeing how toxic it is. And he's insistent the only worth he has is approving his family. I just don't know how to... I don't even know if I'm right.
No one is. You especially not. We are more alike than you'd believe at that point. But it is important that you understand you aren't in the right. Neither is he. There is no correct way to land, to keep your landing at this. No matter what you do, you're in the wrong. One of you is, at least. And you using force, whether it be arguing or that spell that you just casted, doesn't prove anything. Though to him it does. But to the observers, those that watched you over by the hill, it makes it seem as you are the one that was weak in this conversation.
I just don't like getting heated like that. I'm not used to...
Then go get
being
water.
around, I guess.
Cool yourself. Could not find him.
They're gone.
Hmm.
Nope, no idea where they went.
I'll go searching.
Okay.
I get the
didn't
impression
mean
that perhaps they have retired for the night.
Possibly.
I hope they didn't do too much to them.
What? Huh?
Just... I don't know.
Return to the town. Get a drink at the tavern. For your own sake.
I don't really drink. I suppose today I can drink.
Do not drink much. Do not make yourself a fool. But the more that you drink, but you need to relax. Else while you'll spring on someone else. Meditation assists in that if you understand how to do it. But I do give warning if I do see you do it to someone. I will have to handle it.
I would appreciate if you did, but you don't have to worry. I'm more than worn out of getting on anybody today. Please. I know you're going to try to help Elijah, but don't be too hard on them.
No.
I think the one thing they really need right now is someone to be compassionate. Just show them there's a way in this world.
I will tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be the wall for him to beat himself over with. At some point in every person's life, there's a wall that they will need to either go over or break through. I will be his wall. Or not swayed by money or stance, but only by his own person. If you wish for compassion, you should probably find someone else.
You are compassionate, Amit.
No,
Even if you don't phrase it that way.
I am not. To phrase me as such is an insult to my very self. To phrase me as compassionate individual, you would be insulting my very past, my very being. I am not a compassionate person. Compassion has left my body time and time again.
Well, you want to help Elijah, don't you?
Yes.
You want to change them. That's compassionate.
To give me titles is as such an insult to those that are truly compassionate.
Possibly. And I believe your Caprini, I had to guess, went that way.
What did Carpini?
Is a word for the family to which goats belong to.
Where did everyone else go? On the fire. Fuck. nobleman. I do not know if I'm allowed in there, so I'm gonna get back out. They wouldn't be able to welcome the entire village in. You know what, if I don't find someone, I'm gonna respawn and check on an act real quick. I don't know if they left. You know what? Oh.
What's he?
Dog.
Canine. Easy.
Canine.
Sprat.
She's playing on it.
I understand.
Wait, what are you calling yourself?
Cheating.
No. That's other thing.
I'm teaching her that her horns are good for plucking swords, in case anyone comes to the village while we're gone.
Smart.
It's been a while since I looked.
Have you investigated the small, the abandoned area?
We're family.
I might be
Not yet.
Possibly that could be good training with her. Sprat.
Alright, we can head that way if you want.
Follow us. We're going to be investigating something.
Rodent.
You need to be kind, though.
Rodenture.
Understood?
Rodenture. That is.
Come along.
Don't you want to be Vulpine? That could be
Follow
like,
it.
you know.
Oh,
Oh.
I just wanted to follow you.
I understand what you said now. Ah, God, it's so weird to be above the bushes now, instead of being like in them as Yorichi. Along with that, Sprout. Elijah. Be careful with him for tomorrow, and today, if you see him. He's not in a good mood. The secretary spoke partially out of turn, but it was something that he needed to hear.
The secretary has things of her own.
Apparently. Impressive, truthfully. Alright.
I don't know if she can fit in there on it.
I do not know either. We'll see. But yes, she can. Over this rock.
I'm gonna show them my circus trick.
Be careful. It's late summer and there's a lot of tall grass. You're going to do it on the stones.
Here, right here. But then I need them to come here.
I do not know if anything has been here.
This looks like a ruins. Oh, if this is where the bandits have been held up, they could be all out right now in the forest.
True.
I did say they're out.
Can you smell them? Like,
None that really smell like. Okay, I smelled them now. Oh.
It's alright, Sprout.
Careful. Careful, look this way.
It soft ends at 11 EST, not PST. So you got another hour.
We're safe for now.
we're safe for now. If they
For
come
now.
here,
I do not doubt if something
I can
actually
light
lived
them
here.
up.
No, I don't doubt it either. Ruins are often a place where, you know, random stuff, you know, take home. I'm gonna look for her. I don't know where she went.
To the right. That is the left. Good work. Maeve was worried for you.
Ah, you don't run off like that. Right. Well, you stick with them. I don't want it to get too late before I start my search. I want all the evidence to actually be out. Ahmet, I'm gonna try to observe the forest for a bit.
Best of luck.
You know, tracks or, you know, movements or anything.
Hmm.
Here is my house key.
Hmm.
If she falls asleep and you bring her back to the Kalypsia, there should be a little makeshift bed for her.
Understood.
It's right next to yours. You know where it is.
Yes.
Alright, good luck. If anyone's looking for me, I'm out in the forest.
Understood. Best of luck.
Be good, bro.
What do you wish to do? You're able to go small once more if you wish. To sit. Are you tired? Come along. Your friend, Himiko. It seems she wished to show something to us. Yes, she is.
I was a long time in like circus, but I got bored, and then I wanted something new, and I wanted to see the world, you know, and do like a bunch of things before I die.
A noble goal.
Sprout. There.
Hi.
Hello.
Did you wish to show something with your magic?
Oh? Did I?
I believe that you did. Either that or something else.
Did I?
No. You were very
No.
excited about your fire trick.
Oh. But I showed. But no. I was told by Chidi I need to go to the stone if bandit come, because then everything will be on fire. Yeah.
Understood. I did not know how large
You
the
want-
fire trick was.
She could do it very safely on those stairs or in that square.
Do you wish to demonstrate to Sprout? Or to us?
Oh, she already see. But if you want to see it, you can tell me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Fire!
Oh, what you did on the mountain.
Fire! Ah! Oh! Ah! Just kidding.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And do you know how to put it out? Good.
Yeah. Burn.
I used to know something somewhat similar. It was a trick for a bit.
Oh. Show.
I have not done magic in over 6 years. I will not do it for some trick right now.
Oh.
I do not believe that she is happy.
Yes, Sprout.
If I am correct, I believe that she wishes for me to demonstrate it, but...
Oh, Banani! 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 Hi, old man!
Hello, everyone. Hello, children.
Which one?
You're Bernani.
What?
Ow. Bernie.
Your old man.
Your old man. He's squirrel.
Do you wish for me to do something simple
I
then?
claim the title of oldest man. That is my legacy. Bless you, dear.
Thank you.
Is Maeve not with
Fine. She went out to investigate the forest a bit.
Alone?
She insisted to be alone to provide no distractions. I believe was the correct way that she phrased it.
I wonder now.
Go be a distraction.
You wish for a simple demonstration, do you not?
You don't intend to hack the girl down, do you?
No. Hello.
I don't mean to interrupt anything that you're doing. I merely wish to give Sprout a token.
I can't hear. Is he playing White Knight?
Yes.
No. What? No. I'm not trying to defend her at all. Sprout, do you have your little jar with you?
Keeper Maeve.
Ah, okay. Gonna pull out a fish head. This was your catch, wasn't it? It's a skull of a fish.
Okay, it's the
I merely just wanted you to keep it. You worked for it, so at least keep it as a token.
Do not bite it. Delicate.
I mean, it is edible.
She can bite it if she wants.
I don't wish for her to choke.
Very nutritious, I think.
She is of the Caprini family. She is more than likely very capable of taking care of a bit of bone.
Yeah.
You wish for a simple demonstration then.
Bone is good for something.
Don't eat bone.
Why not?
You can eat bone marrow, but do not eat bone. It will get caught in your throat or your lower intestine.
You know what happens if you eat too many bones?
Do not touch.
I got the boner.
Hot?
Yes.
You and then it's gonna take over your body.
They will fight?
They will fight for control over the body. And then, final clash in epic proportions.
Oh.
You'll explode.
Well, look at you.
What?
Mr. Warm and Cuddly.
Do not call me such.
Is that gonna happen?
Gotcha, Cuddly and Warm.
Only when she reaches a certain amount of bones. But I won't tell you how many. I keep some secrets, don't I?
Come on. But you... Okay.
You can either stop now and be safe, or you can test your luck and see how many it takes before you explode.
Who is exploding?
This fine young
Are you
lady
alright?
here eats too many bones.
If I eat too
Wow,
many bones,
demonstrate.
there will be a skeleton. Yeah,
You
when
always
you
come
get-
back.
yeah.
That's true. I don't think I have a bone to eat.
You will probably find some in the woods.
Let's see. Through my immense strength, just imagine eating a bone hard enough. I can replicate the effects of it.
Oh, you're gonna explode.
Aye. What a delicious bone I'm chewing on. Yum yum. Yum 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 yum. How delicious. Bone-like. Very bone-like. I think I will swallow it. Yum. And see, that is the process of eating a bone. I suppose now's not my time, you know, I maybe haven't eaten enough bones to possibly go up and explode, but
Are you
in the
alright?
future you...
Oh. I won't lie, that actually
5,
got me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Any second now. Here he comes.
I believe that he will be pink this
What
time.
happened to my dear friend?
Yellow, I was incorrect.
Ah, you just dropped his bones. You might as well help yourself to rest.
Yeah. Invisible bones, my favorite.
Yeah.
Delicious. Very crunchy. How bizarre. Always taken for like the soft bone type.
Yeah.
Ah. Good heavens.
Oh.
He can't fool me. He did this before, so I don't believe him.
Several times.
Do you believe that it will be red this time?
Oh, heavens, this grass is far
And now
too
it's
tall
pink.
for someone like me to walk through.
Oh, look at that!
Pleasure to meet you all. My name is
Do you want bones?
Hungry by any chance?
It's funny you mention that. You mention how much I love invisible bones. How nice.
Yeah, very nice bone. Yeah.
How does it taste?
Sprout.
Tell us the
Tomorrow,
story of
me,
how it
Cedrus,
tastes.
and Maeve are going to be busy. So I have a simple request for you.
I think they both got him.
Stay in town with Alden tomorrow. Stay safe and protect anyone if it turns bad.
I think that's my favorite bone
I
so
trust your
far.
words.
I'm
I trust
inclined
your
to
abilities. I just wish to make sure that you're okay.
Too many bones.
You and the others, of course.
Bad things always do it.
You got that
Well, then,
bone.
Iris,
Stay
it's
down.
good you
Protect.
told me that. Because
Yes.
I was
Alden.
thinking about eating those bones, but now that you've
Good
told me,
work.
I will not be eating those bones.
But don't you wanna?
Don't you wonder? Yeah, don't you wonder, you know? Yeah, don't you want to eat those delicious bones?
It has been a long day. You deserve to treat yourself.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like
Yeah.
back in high school, I'm being paid for something. No,
Oh, look at those bones. Look at how delicious.
Come on, Big B, that's your new nickname. Invisible bones are the new thing.
Yeah. Given a nickname, I have to trust my cool new friend. Yeah. Hope these invisible bones don't fucking make me lose all sense of vision. I've heard they do that sometimes.
Like mushrooms.
Like some mushrooms, indeed.
Oh, I just should tell you, I poisoned those bones.
Oh dear.
It's okay, you got a mushroom to cancel the waste it.
That one was the best one. Or second best one, at least. Ah, okay.
You really are fledgling.
I don't think he's coming back this time. I think he's gone for good.
Nothing, sweet.
I'm a fledgling?
He might be gone for good.
Yep, gone for good.
Are you falling asleep? All right.
What is your name?
I quite like me, I am... Well, if you truly wish to know my name, I suppose I have to tell you.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
You can call me Hubert.
Hubert.
I am Hubert.
I heard
I thought
Hubert.
Hubert. Is it Hubert or Hubert?
What does your heart tell you?
My heart tells me I could go for some sherbet.
Is your name Sherbert?
If that is what your heart tells you, then yes.
Sherbert.
My heart tells me Sherbert wants some invisible bones.
Well, if you insist.
It's a goddamn cycle.
I wonder when this is gonna end.
Me too. At this point, I'm testing his limits.
I won't lie. I'm very curious to see if this just keeps going.
Yeah.
Remember, peer pressure ends with you. Bye.
You should try it with a cider mushroom. Perhaps.
Can you tell us a story?
There is one on your hat.
Once upon a time,
Oh, that was a good
Never
story.
upon,
I like
never.
it. I like the story. Right?
I think this is silly enough to put me to
more.
sleep.
Yeah. Do you have a story, Bernardi?
It's not as funny as is.
I believe in you. Oh,
I don't have funny stories.
Hi.
I'm the great Bippity Fairy Wizard, and I've come to tell all of you to no longer peer pressure small, handsome, and impressionable young men with fancy-looking beards. Because you are killing all of them.
You know any?
Wait.
Yes,
I have a question. So you're fairy. Can you grant my wishes?
Depends on what they are.
I wish you would eat more bones.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
I wish I didn't say that.
Children these days, I'm telling you, fuck and evil.
Did you actually fall asleep there?
I hope
I
you're
wish
proud
you
of yourselves.
I wish you were
wish
immune
you'd
to
learn your
bone
lesson.
explosion.
All right.
Oh, heavens.
I wish you were suddenly very vulnerable for 3 seconds.
Emotionally.
To bones.
And emotionally.
I wish you were emotionally vulnerable to bones.
God, I wish that skeleton woman I met so many years ago would love me again.
I should write to her.
Wonder how she's doing.
I miss her.
I do too.
Oh. Can you grant us wishes?
So, what's your name this time round?
Ah. Gary.
Gary?
Gary.
Pleasure to meet you all. I heard you speaking about the skeleton lady. Good heavens. A rambunctious one, but she could rattle in
Miss
bones
her.
like nobody else.
Miss her so much.
Speaking of
No, we
bones,
should
what are your
write to
thoughts
her
on
and all.
invisible bones? Taking now, here he comes.
Well, they're not my favorite, but I have been known to help myself every now and again. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Over here. Look at there.
There's nothing there. I don't know what you're pointing at. Grass?
Invisible bones.
Oh, heavens, are there? I couldn't see them.
Yeah. I know. They're like invisible bones.
Ah, that would do it indeed. Yes, they are in fact invisible.
Do you never tire of the same bit?
I find it quite funny.
I feel
I
like
see.
after a while it comes back around.
It comes back around and hits twice as hard.
So, I wish. Can I wish something since you're fairy?
I'd fucking say that, but sure, why not? Guess we're gonna keep going with that. I'm a fairy again.
Yeah, I
Up
lost
with
it.
Come on.
Never mind.
No. You asked me the wish, now I'm waiting. Expectations are high.
Okay,
Everyone's waiting for you to make this wish.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Every moment that passes, expectations rise.
Don't fuck it up, yeah, this better be a good one.
The pressure is mounting.
No, okay, I wish that you tell us a very sad story. No, a funny story.
I don't want to
Funny
break
story,
character to
and
take
then
a
you
picture of it.
laugh hilariously afterwards. And then you'll poof.
Okay. You want funny and sad? Was that...
No. You know what?
You really are
Yeah,
tired.
both.
Sad.
Funny
Hmm.
and
And I'll
Yeah.
be judging you harshly.
He's at the town. Do you wish to find him?
Well,
Nice.
funniest and saddest story I can tell is...
What noise?
My last marriage!
Nice.
I heard
Big
something too.
noise.
Sure.
I
mean, it was funny.
I didn't hear what it was though.
Well, I mean, the execution of the vanishing was funny.
Yeah, I think it was not very funny. I didn't laugh.
I'm so sorry, Cacti. I didn't get what you said. What was that?
You can ask the secretary. I am just that.
What's up?
I heard you say something, but I didn't hear what it was. What did you say?
I just said it is now sunset.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
What did
me,
you
oh
hear?
Big.
You don't want to eat those.
Whoosh.
Did you have a nightmare?
No, you did it.
First they go to your thighs,
God.
and then you blow up.
Yeah, your thighs
No.
will become like
No
huge,
wake.
That
Come on.
will fly up in the air.
It's dark out.
Lay off the bomb.
At least it's starting to get dark.
It's a dangerous thing.
I'm going to be bringing Sprout back to town. If anyone wishes to follow, feel free.
Sounds fair.
Sprout, sprout.
Maybe explode a few more times.
Yeah, we're gonna watch him explode.
I think
The children find great delight in my death.
I could tell. I wonder what that says about you.
Wait, no, here?
I didn't hear a thing. Where did you hear it come from? Do you want to go check? know that we have to be careful. It's dark out. We need to be careful. Lead the way.
I didn't understand it.
There are
Maybe
two
you will.
clowns
He's smart.
in a wagon.
No.
The other one says, "Hey, it's fun." And the other looks at him and says, "Sure is."
Watch your step. Are you certain that you actually heard this? I didn't hear a thing, so I'm really confused.
Big whoosh.
Big whoosh.
Ooh.
Nothing. Come along. Wait here. Good. We'll figure out if that whoosh came from inside the town in a moment, then.
Big whoosh. Wake up.
Understood. I can't even. You weren't even there for the last explosion, so I can't even compare the two. Damn it. Okay. Do 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 but do do do. And remember, whenever you wish to go home, just tell me. I'll bring you back.
Stay mid.
It's safer to be inside right now. Unless no one else is here. If that's the case, then I'd be surprised. Boy. Where is everyone else? Oh, by the fire. Then you can
I
only...
just went down that way and
said went off to the ruins, I think.
Hmm.
Hi. Yes. You want to go to the ship?
Do you wish to go to the ship?
No. What do you want?
I'll go along if you do.
We go to bed.
Hmm. I have the key to her home. I'll let her in once we get there.
The yellow dragon was looking for her.
Do you know where he is?
I sent them the wrong way.
Understood. Allow me to say goodnight to them and I'll be right there. Hmm. Good night, you four. I'll see some of you in the morning. If not, I'll see you when we return.
Good night, Ahmed. Thank you again.
I'm gonna have a chat with me.
I was just saying goodnight to people. Did you hear it again?
Boom.
I did not hear it. I actually can't tell if she's hearing things. Could you tell where it was from?
What?
Cetros is looking for you. And he's right at the gate.
Good night.
I heard that explosion now.
I've been hearing it for a little bit.
I'm trying... She's been pointing it out for some time.
imagination.
I think it is as well.
Could it not just be the weather?
Either that or thunder.
That's the weather.
Exactly. I was saying it's either our imagination or...
You're falling asleep?
Never mind. I'm bringing her back. I have the key to her house. Have a good night.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning. My apologies.
I will get lost, so I am just gonna grab your tail and hop on.
And you know to be careful then.
Sprout. No, you can't just sneeze on people, okay? It's not good.
Aren't you?
Bad. You sneezed on me. No, what did you do?
Aren't you?
Oh, you said that you were going to sleep. Okay. I really thought that you just came up to me, sneezed on me, and ran away. Well, what? Okay, you hunt you. All right, here. I'll make it up to you. Meat stick. Right, are we good now? Alright. Well, have a good night, Sprout. Have a good night.
Good night. Good luck with her tomorrow.
Well, I'm not going.
I know.
Oh, right.
I thought that you would you volunteered to keep an eye on her tomorrow.
On who? Mia?
Sprout.
Oh, Sprout. Oh, yeah. Sure, I guess I can. She's been sleeping in my farm anyway, so it's not really gonna be a big deal.
Thank you. I'll give you a
Sure.
silver or two for your troubles.
I appreciate it. All right.
Yes.
Moon.
What about the moon? Do you like it?
You. Moon.
I would not give myself such a large title.
Keeper. Maeve. Sun.
Yeah.
Mid. Moon.
I think I understand. Come along. Or, yes, it's just down there. Good night.
Thank you.
Alright, I think I am just behind you.
Mid. Safe.
Yes. And you are as well, are you not? Sprout. This way. Come along.
Mid.
Yes.
Watch. Keeper Maeve.
I will be keeping an eye on her, yes. I'm going to be making sure to keep an eye on everyone. Make sure that everyone is safe.
Keepers. Safe.
Yes. I do have to say that, depending on how tomorrow goes, I want you to give Cedros a hug whenever we return.